Everybody. I'm here again to go over the solar system vision board with you. Today we're going to practice doing Mars. So let's go ahead and get started. So we all kind of remember as we've been watching these videos, we should know how to get started. We're going to go ahead to the plus sign. We're going to add a new slide. We're going to go ahead and remove the things here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to find a picture of Mars. Or Mars is the red planet. I think I said that Mercury was a red planet, and I misspoke there. Sorry, but actually it's Mars. It's the red planet. It's very early in the morning. So here you go. It's a great picture of Mars. I love this one with the sun behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. That's a great picture. All right, I'm going to go ahead and right click on it. I'm going to save the image. We always want to save. Hit save right there. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. I'm going to grab it from down here. Oh, wow, this fits almost perfectly. That's awesome. Look at that. That's great. All right, that's good. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my name of my planet. I think I'm going to put it down here. It's kind of using a little bit different. All right, do down there. I'm going to go ahead and make my text color white for just right now so I can see it. Right. You can do whatever is comfortable for you. I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger. Let's see. Let's do 48. That's a good one. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and pick font. So let's go ahead and pick a font. Up here, we're going to pick fonts. Find one that's kind of fun. Montserrat. That looks kind of fun. Oh, I'm going to have to go ahead and expand that. Sometimes fonts tend to be a little bit bigger. Actually, this is kind of a boring font. Doesn't look much different than the regular font. So let's go ahead and do, let's do Pacifico. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Now, just have to be careful with some of your fonts because you want to make sure that you can read them. If you can't read a font, then it's not going to work very well for you. So just make sure you can read your font. I actually did make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to go ahead and make this font red since Mars is our red planet. I know I made Mercury red as well, but that's okay. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and choose 3 facts. And remember, you'll have them right here. Covered with red dust, violent dust storms, massive volcano, polar ice caps may have once had weather. Oh, so there's a lot of really, really good ones here. So I think I'm going to do covered with red dust since Mars is the red planet. I'm going to do massive volcanoes because I think that's kind of fun. You know, I'm also going to do violent dust storms. I'm going to do these first 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and do covered with red dust. I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it right here because I think that'll be kind of cool. Okay, covered with red dust. And I'm going to go ahead and keep the font that we're using, which is Pacifico. Going to make this bigger, covered with red dust. Alrighty, I'm going to kind of just reposition it. I'm going to do a center alignment. And I think for this one, I think I'm actually going to keep the red theme, but probably just maybe different shades of red. So let's see, how does this one work? It's a little too late. Let's do this one. That's too dark. All right, sometimes you have to play around with it. You know what? That's not going to work because red on red does not work very well. So let's go ahead and maybe do this orange. That might work a little bit better. Yeah, that works better. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and just type in red dust. See what we get. Oh, we got a lot of interesting, apparently this was an old movie at one time. Alrighty then. Well, let's just go ahead and pick this right here. I apologize for that. Looks like it was a movie from maybe like the 1950s or 1960s. I do apologize for that. All right, this is a good one. I'm just going to go ahead and click the image of it. Alrighty, and do that. That's kind of a fun picture. Alrighty. And oh, it looks like I might not be able to do this one. Yeah, I can't do that one. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do iron dust. Let's try that one out. Let's see if that one works. All right. Oh, this is actually iron. Sometimes you just can't find right picture. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Sedona. Because Sedona has very similar rocks that that Mars does, has that really neat red color. So let's just do Sedona. I think that'll work better. Oh, how funny. All right. Sometimes these things just kind of fail on us, but that's okay. You know, we do our best. All right, let's try this now. Let's try Sedona. All right, let's go ahead and make this a little smaller. How funny. We are funny, funny, funny. That's okay. All right, so you don't want to cover up the entire, I mean, you can do this and that's fine, but just make sure you don't cover the whole thing up. The next one is going to be violent dust storms. And we know all about violent dust storms here in Arizona. Probably not as bad as Mars, but definitely understand what those are. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and just make this white so I can see this. So I went wrong. I'm not a very good speller, guys. I apologize, but yeah, there you go. Violent dust storms. All right, and let's go ahead and let's make that 36, I think. Yeah, oops, I forgot the V there. That sometimes happens. Make sure you make those corrections, okay? There you go. All right, and I'm gonna do a center line on this one as well. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and keep with the Pacifico, violent dust storms. And let's make it a different color. Let's go ahead and do, let's see, let's actually maybe do this kind of, maybe this brownish color right here. There we go. That looks kind of good. All right, let's do this. All right, let's do dust storm. Oh, this is a really good one. This is just like we have here in Arizona. So let's actually do this one because this one looks kind of like it would have been on Mars, even though it's probably in the Sahara Desert. That's the other place on Earth we get them. All right, save that. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and move this there. Let's make this smaller. All right, there we go. Dust storms, and then the last one was massive volcanoes. That's the next one. All right, massive volcanoes. That should be pretty easy to find a picture, unlike the red dust kerfluffle there. Violent volcanoes. Volcanoes. There we go. I think I spelled volcanoes wrong. Right. Yep. Forgot that E. I always forget that E. Make sure that you are spelling words correctly. Okay, it's very super important. You don't want to have any misspelled words when you're doing any kind of work like this. You always want to make sure your words are spelled correctly. And you can use Grammarly or any kind of the spell checks. All right, so there's really not any reason why your word shouldn't be spelled correctly. All right, let's do 36. Ooh, that's really big. There we go. That works. And let's see, what color are we gonna make this? Let's make this maybe this color red. This is a little different color red from this one. And let's go ahead and find volcano. Ooh, volcanic eruption. There we go. Like that volcanic eruption. Let's go click on that. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. I think I'm gonna choose this one right here. Kind of keeping with the whole red theme. Save images. Do that. All right, I'm gonna move this over here. And I'm just gonna make this smaller. A little bit smaller. Okay, and there we go. We have our Mars now done. This looks really, really good. Remember, you want to have it look different than mine, but this will at least get you started so you have some idea on what to do. All right, so then we are going to our next screencast will be on, let's see, Mars. I think Jupiter is the next one. Let's forget the alignment. I know there's like an acronym that you can remember it by, or mnemonic. Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. So we'll do Jupiter in our next screencast. Until next time, I hope everybody has a really good day. And here you go. Take it easy. Bye bye, everybody.